Okay, our seventh contest of the evening. Amateur welterweight bout, introducing Chris Wall in ring for, weighing at 77.2, Ben Stokes. And ring for, weighing at 77.3, Omar Javed.
Ben Stokes in the black with blue trim taking on Omar Javed in the white with black trim. Both guys flying into each other to start this contest, and as we expected, Chris, Javed immediately trying to get in on that takedown.
Yeah, big, strong top game. As Javed, we obviously saw him back at Budo 42 where he took on champion Eddie Mayer in a non-title contest and beat him over 3 rounds. Not interested in the rematch for the title. Ben Stokes knows that obviously to get to the front of the queue, he's going to have to beat Javed. So obviously title implications for Stokes, but Javed not coming here to let Stokes go past him. And as we said, we were expecting a strong wrestling game, but Stokes doing a good job of staying on his feet at the moment.
Yeah, he's certainly made Javed work for that takedown, and he's already got his back on the cage here. So perhaps looking to tire Javed out with his takedown defense.
Yeah, straight back to his feet is Stokes. Javed again just immediately looking for that takedown, trying to drag him off the cage.
Yeah, Javed's not letting go of that grip there until he got his man down. But already again, Stokes with his back on the cage. So he's in a good position here. Let's see what Javed can do with the legs to stop him returning to his feet here.
Yeah, Javed not looking to change his position so much. It's almost like he's still driving through for the takedown. He's still very one-dimensional. If he's going to look to pull the legs out of Stokes now and try and get in top position, but he isn't. He's just holding at the moment, and Stokes is kind of in two minds. Looks like he doesn't know what he needs to do himself.
Yeah, and it's an interesting situation here because these takedowns in and of themselves aren't scoring for Javed. However, if nothing else happens in the round, then he's going to win on aggression and on cage control.
Yep, and I think Stokes is hunting the guillotine.
Looking for the squeeze here is Stokes. Oh, he had a good bite then, but Javed able to pop the head out. Let's see what Javed can do now with a little bit of space.
And Stokes
hammering away with the right hand.
Stokes looking to get back to his feet out the back door, but he had to take a few shots to get there. And Javed now piling those right hands.
Good shots, and knee to the thigh as well from Javed. And he's going to stay very heavy across the back here with his torso. And this is typical wrestling for MMA, Chris.
Yeah, Stokes now looking to get his own takedown. But strong grip going into the final few seconds. Javed probably just looking to hold him there to close out the round. And as you said, those takedowns themselves, not necessarily winning the fight, but the strikes will help.
Yeah,
winning the round.
That'll be a solid round for Omar Javed now with those strikes. Final 10 seconds of the round.
Stokes look, good knee from Javed to the sternum. And Javed quite content just to hold him there and close out the round. So a good round, as you said there, just with that final minute. Big flurry from Javed, some good right hands.
Yeah, it was the dirty boxing from Javed there. The shots, well, he had his torso across the back of Ben Stokes, and of course those knees to the body, showing that he's more than just a one-dimensional wrestler. He can hurt Ben Stokes when he puts him in those positions. Stokes, though, with some good moments of his own, he had some good takedown defense. He really made Javed work for those early takedowns, and he was able to get back to his feet a couple of times as well. So as this fight wears on, second and third round, is Omar Javed going to get a little bit tired, and can Ben Stokes then take advantage? That's going to be the questions going into the later rounds for me, Chris.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking of just before the fight started, because obviously we were partners back at Budo 42, and we saw after the first round Omar was shattered, but the second he looked exhausted. But it got to the point, like we said, when he fought Eddie Mayer, it was too little too late when Mayer was able to pour it on, and Javed had already done the damage. So it'd be interested to see how his conditioning is now as we work through sort of minutes 4 through 9. And as you said, whether Stokes has enough time to capitalise on it.
Well, it's going to be interesting, you know. Has Ben Stokes' team in the preparation for this fight taken a look at that contest from Budo 42 and put that kind of game plan together? I guess we are about to find out as the second round gets underway here.
I was going to say, I expect Stokes to go headhunting here and Javed immediately to look to change levels.
Stokes coming out of the southpaw stance, so look for the big left hand from Stokes.
Oh, good left hand from Javed in there. No, he's hunting the short guillotine. Oh, we're going to say Omar, probably knowing that, just succumbs to the position and rolls to his back.
Now, the corner team wanting Stokes to pass the leg, and he does.
Now this will be interesting actually to see, because we've not seen Javed on his back. He's predominantly in top position, but he's been mounted by Stokes.
And this is a good high mount from Stokes. He's got to control the posture here. Oh, this could be over. And it's a huge flurry of strikes from Stokes. And it's over.
And a combat victory. Javed's not pleased with the decision, but we have to, like you say, we have to take into account, obviously, fighter safety. I mean, that was probably 20 unanswered strikes.
Oh, easily. You know, once you're over, and those weren't pitter-patter punches. Once you're over 5 or 6 big jackhammer shots like that, look, it doesn't matter if you're knocked out. It doesn't matter if you're hurt. The referee's duty is to make sure intelligent defense is happening. And if you're just sat there blocking the shots or putting your hands in the way, that doesn't count. That, for me, is a fine stoppage by referee Alan Howcroft. And that's a fine second round TKO from Ben Stokes. And all of a sudden, that's really shaken up the title picture, Chris.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,